Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tara and today I'm going to be walking you through an Easter craft. Now, as I mentioned in my previous video, I wasn't really sure if I was going to be able to do this because the craft I had in mind required me to go out into the world and buy craft supplies, which isn't a smart thing to do right now with the whole COVID-19 situation. And also I think all the craft stores are closed anyway. So anyway, I looked in my craft supply box and came up with a little craft. I didn't have time to make one ahead of time, so I don't have anything to show you right now. It's going to be an Easter card. I saw something like this on Pinterest and I thought I'd kind of create my own. So I'm starting off with a piece of cardstock that I folded in half. Better than just computer paper because it has more weight to it and it feels more like an actual card. Now, this is half a piece of cardstock and it's going to be for the front. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut an Easter egg shape out of this. And on this, I'm going to trace that Easter egg shape and then I'm going to glue things on it that will go outside of the Easter egg shape, but I make sure to fill it in. And then this will go on top and you'll have this nice textured Easter egg shape. And on the inside you can write whatever message you want. So it's sort of a nice handmade, completely unique to you craft that you can do. Instead of paper gluing in there, you could also paint something, you could really do anything you want. This is one of those things where you can be as creative as you want. So anyway, I'm gonna get started. I don't have ink in my printer. That's another thing I'd have to leave the house for. So I didn't print out like a stencil of an Easter egg, so I'm just gonna wing it. But I highly recommend, if you can, to get like a stencil, print one, do something. So I can't promise my egg is gonna look perfect, but I'm using pencil just to be safe. So far, I'm not hating it. Oh, now I'm hating it. The end got a little wonky on me. This is why I'm doing pencil. And I'm also doing the side that will be going face down. Alright, so I drew my egg. I don't know if you can see that. Looks horrible. Don't care. So I'm going to kind of fix it as I cut, hopefully. And you just need to get your scissors to go through here. There we go. And I'm going to cut the egg out. It's a lopsided Easter egg. But you know what? I'm fine with it. Because imperfection kind of makes things more interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and put it on top of this. And then I'm going to take my pencil and just lightly go around. Now that goes to the side and I don't touch it for a little while. So now what I'm going to do along, I don't know if you can see it, like the egg shape is, I'm going to paste things down. So I have different colored cardstock and I have some ribbon. Honestly, this would have been so much better if I could have gone shopping. I recommend using textured paper to make it a little more interesting. You can use really anything, ribbons, strings of beads if you want to get real fancy. You can put glitter on here if you want. I'm not doing that. I've had enough glitter for a little while. So what I'm going to do basically is cut strips of different widths in my cardstock. One thing I recommend recommend, if you have one of those things where you put the paper down and you move something across, like a blade across or something that comes down, I recommend that because you got a perfectly straight edge. I'm not doing a straight edge right now because, again, Russian, you know, it's just one of those days. I also have some of this cardstock. If you can hear my cat outside, I apologize. It's the same cat from the last 2 videos I've done. She's very persistent. Very, very persistent. Anyway, I have a lot here, but I'm gonna do one more green. Which green should I do though? I like both. This paper is not in the best shape. Alright. We'll do both. Okay, that should be good. I'm going to take my wide pieces first and figure out where I want them. I might not use all of these pieces because I did cut out a lot, but at least it gives me a little bit to play with. No, I'm not going to use that. So I've placed some of the wider ones. I think I'm going to get rid of this one. Maybe I'll keep it. Maybe I'll get rid of this one. Because I don't want too many that are wide. Maybe I'll get rid of that. There. Now what I'm going to do is cut the edges of these so that they're not so far off. And then I'm going to glue them down. Now, I recommend having a piece of paper on which to glue so you don't get glue on the table, something I did not grab. What's this? From my shredding box, so definitely something I can destroy. All right, let's start gluing. Okay, so I have my 4 big wider pieces, and now what I'll do is I'll take all of these smaller pieces and I'll just add them in between and just sort of make a nice little pattern. I think I'm happy with this. I'm going to take a picture. I'm going to do just a few of these. So I like to have the paper overlapping, especially since they're not cut perfectly straight, but you can have them, you know, come right together if you want. So you may want to use white glue instead. I personally am using a glue stick just mainly because I couldn't find my white glue, but also I find glue stick is a little less messy and it's actually working a little better than I was expecting, so that's good. I apologize for my cat who is in the hallway getting really mad. Oh, I keep forgetting to cut these. There we go. Show you what I have so far. Just have a few more to go. So I'm probably going to cut it out, but I just let I just let Sequin into the room so that she would stop meowing at the door. So you might hear her just being loud in the room now, but it's better than being loud out in the door, I guess. We'll see. Okay, done with the paper. Now one thing you could do is you could add more paper, like going this way, create different designs if you want, really have fun with it. I'm gonna add a few pieces of ribbon because why not? So I don't know how the glue is going to take to this, so bear with me. First I have to figure out where I'm going to put them. Alright, let's see. I guess they're both the same. Let's see how the glue works. This is where white glue would come in handy. Don't know if this one's gonna stick. Just hope for the best. Okay, done. Doesn't look like much. Not yet anyway. And now this is where we, glue this. And then we will put it on top. And that's how it'll look. Let's do this. I'm gonna find a new piece of paper. This works. Make sure I'm gluing the side with the pencil mark. I'm going to open the card because I don't want to accidentally glue the other side to it. And just push really good down. Make sure it's glued really good. If you need a little more, just I'm just going to do this on this side. Really help it stick, and voila, I have a beautiful Easter egg. So then on the inside you can write whatever you want for the person you're doing this for. You could do any shape you want. You could do a bunny, a little chicken, you can make a smaller egg and have words at the top. You could do whatever you want. So it's one of those crafts where you really have the creative license to do whatever you want with it. And like what I had to do it with whatever you had in the house because I could not go shopping for this. So that is it for me for today, and I hope you all enjoyed this Easter craft, and I hope you're all doing well, staying inside, staying safe, and just remember, we're going to get through this together. Stay safe, stay well, and come back next week. I'm going to be doing a video. I'm going back to the mental health theme, I guess, of my videos, and I'm going to be talking about, I think it's 9 things that people with anxiety and depression wish others understood. And also, I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the video, this is my 10th YouTube video. So yeah, today is my 10th video. I'm really excited. I'm going to be sharing that with everyone, and I don't know, I'm not really doing anything special to celebrate, but I'm excited and I just wanted to share. That is it for me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!